Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another ClassicTophat review, where today we'll be reviewing Don't Starve by Klee Entertainment. But what did they make? Well, lady from the 50s, they made a tiny game that was hugely popular called Mark of the Ninja. Oh yeah, and they made some crappy games that no one cares about. But kind sir, this game's been out for ages. Why are you doing a review now? And to that, I say shut it. It was on Steam for £4. So I thought, why the not? And what a £4 it was. The game is fun, it's scary, it's punishing at times, it's rewarding, frustrating, and user-friendly all at the same time. We'll be reviewing the game by its gameplay, replayability, and the looks and sound of the game. The game will be marked out of 10, and we're going to be scoring this game by a pixel. Now, the gameplay for Don't Starve is very typically your standard survival sandbox game. You spawn, you find wood, you chop wood, you mine rocks, you build items to help you survive. If you go too long without food, your hunger meter will drop. If you take damage, your health meter will drop. If you spend too much time looking at scary things, you're going to lose your sanity. Now, you'll only die if your food or health meter becomes empty, but if your sanity meter becomes empty, you'll start to see some really scary shit. Monsters appearing from the screen, sounds that aren't really there, and they will eventually manifest into real monsters and persistently pursue you in an effort to end your life. The game on its default setting gives an adequate challenge and makes it just hard enough that you actually feel rewarded when you find a few lumps of buffalo shit on the floor. But hunger isn't your only enemy in Don't Starve. No. There's a long list of creepy crawlies itching to get their hands on you, ranging from pissed off buffaloes, frog spiders, pigmen, shadow monsters, tentacles, and many more. If you have a decent weapon, you can kill them and take what loot they drop, but be warned, because death in this game is permanent. So one misclick to that swarm of killer bees, and you can kiss your 12-day living streak goodbye. If you're struggling in the game though, you can always try and load up a new world with a different preset. You can adjust pretty much anything in the game, from the food to how much wildlife spawn, how quick the day and night cycles go, the weather cycles, seasons, and pretty much anything under the sun. But I suggest leaving these alone if you're after a decent, enjoyable playthrough, as I found increasing these made the game super easy and I just lost interest in it really quickly. Now, Don't Starve is a very enjoyable, fun and addicting game, one of the best survival sandbox games out there, and I managed to find it on sale for £4. But at the moment it's going for about $11.99, and I'm telling you, this game is worth triple that. It is so worth your money. I give the gameplay of Don't Starve 8 pixels out of 10. Now we go on to the replayability of Don't Starve. The game's replayability is huge due to the fact that your death in game is permanent, but it spurs you to play again, to try harder, to do better. Oh, what's that? Buffaloes don't like being hit with pointy sticks? I'll remember that next time. But the more of the game you play and the longer you live, you'll get more and more experience points, which you'll then use to level yourself up. Now, this isn't no MMO or RPG. When you level up, you unlock new playable characters with traits other than being able to grow a hefty beard, as marvellous that beard is, Wilson. Now, the second character you can unlock is Willow, who's a 9-year-old pyromaniac who likes to set things on fire when she gets nervous. She also starts the game with a lighter, which frankly comes in really handy at night time. Now, the third character you can unlock is called Wolfgang, and he's the game's strongman. He takes longer to starve and has the benefit of hitting harder than a truck full of Miley Cyrus's shitty albums. But this comes at a cost, because the big pansy is scared of the dark and all them monsters that come with it. More characters become unlockable as your level increases, which will change the way you'll play through the game. They even have some DLC coming soon, which will add even more features to the game, adding more to the replayability. But if you do get bored of the standalone game, they've been nice enough to even put mods into the game. The only mod I could find though was a game called The Screecher, which is meant to be a total overhaul of the game itself. It's meant to be kind of like a horror game, think of like Slender or Outlast, and I quote, is best played in the dark with headphones on. Can't be that bad. Oh god, I was wrong! You'll be playing Don't Starve for hours and hours to come, whether it's as Willow, or as any other characters, or just trying to figure out some of the various mods. I'll be giving the replayability of Don't Starve 9 pixels out of 10. And finally, onto the looks and sounds of Don't Starve. Now, Don't Starve has a very unique style in my eyes, one that reflects only the works of Tim Burton or Courage the Cowardly Dog, if you remember that. It's all very dark and post-apocalyptic, and The only thing that really bothers me are the giant toothed anuses that are meant to be wormholes. Ugh. Just reminds me of that hideous film, Teeth. The music is all set to match the game tones as well, and it's all very dreary and depressing. And the ambient sounds such as the animals chopping down some wood, setting fires. Even when your character speaks, he sounds out nothing but gibberish. But what I really liked was that each individual character has their own sound and tone of gibberish. I'm scoring the looks and sounds of Don't Starve 10 pixels out of 10. So that's it for this review of ClassicTophat Review, guys, brought to you by ScreenRobot.com. Don't forget to go check them out, and I'll be back next week with another review. Don't forget to like the Facebook page, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment below, let me know what you thought, and follow me on Twitter. Remember to stay classy, Tophat gamers, stay classy.